Good afternoon and welcome to Rowan Athletics YouTube live stream. I'm Spencer Reyes. We're here at Rowan University Baseball Field in Glassboro, New Jersey as your hometown team, the Rowan Profs, take on York College of Pennsylvania Spartans. On the dish is Northern Junior captain, left-handed pitcher number 10, Eli Attia. As already joining in with one out. With 2 balls, it's a foul, swing late off to Boz Hall. So Attia, for those who don't know, already has 18 strikeouts during this season, 2-0 with win-loss record, and 12 walks. In 2021, he was the D3Baseball.com All-America Honorable Mention, as well as the ABCA Rawlings All-Mid-Atlantic Region First Team. And here's a pitch, 3-1 count. He's taking to left field. It's high. And that is gone. Just like that, Austin Dellinger from York College of Pennsylvania will start off this game hot with a 1-out home run to left field, over the fence, into the nest. This is his first home run given up on the year for Attia. And that's his second for Dellinger. Now Jack Barry will come up to bat, first baseman, up against Attia. Both teams here coming off wins. York College had a 4-2 win this past week at Alfred State, the Salisbury Seagull Classic. Their last official win, excluding that, was a 16-7 after a hit straight to the shortstop. As Curcio able to grab that up and get the second out of the inning was Elizabethtown, where they won 16-7 on March 16th. And if you look at Rowan, their last win was actually 18-0 at Haverford yesterday, and unbelievable win. They put up a bunch of great numbers so far. They're coming into this matchup 9-3 compared to the Spartans 7-6. So they'll take a pitch. That's their catcher, Hunter Roniak. That'll be the first ball of this at bat with 2 outs. They'll count on Capobianco, their starting second baseman. He's actually a hometown hero. He's from York, PA. 16 runs, 14 RBIs, batting .417 on the season with 8 doubles, 3 home runs, and 8 walks. So 3-0 count. He'll take it, be high strike just inside the top right of the box. And just like that, Attia is working his way back into the count 3-1 with 2 outs from the delivery. And just like that, he'll add his first walk of the game. The Capobianco moves first with the walk on a 3-1 count. Now bring up the right fielder, Andrew Centria. He's third baseman, outfielder from Audenton, Maryland. 11 runs on the season, batting .429 with 15 RBIs, 4 doubles. He looks to steal. He gets tagged out. A great throw by Hunter Roniak, just in time, helps out his pitcher. As now they'll start the next inning with their 5-hitter.
Spartans in the top of inning number 1. There were 1 run, 1 hit.
And now as he turned things here for the bottom of the first, as Rowan University gets to finally batting, come back from that home run to left field. We'll get a chance to see from York College, number 30, A.J. Vincenzi. Now Vincenzi for Franklin Square, New York. He's a right-handed pitcher, 2-1 on the season, 6'2". Definitely a great feat for the Profs, as this is their lineup going in to this game. They have batting first, number 9, Tyler Cannon at second base. Batting second in right field, we'll have no other than outfielder junior Ryan Murphy. Batting third will be the DH 27, Patrick DeFiciani. Make it to the fourth. Will be left fielder number 2, Ryan Mastrangeli. Now Rowan has had a great success thus far. They're led by head coach Mike Dickinson. Graduated from Rowan in 2002. His 8th season with the Profs. He has a total career record, a managerial record with the team of 180 wins and 80 losses, as well as 4 NCAA tourney appearances and the D3 College World Series appearance just this past season, where the Profs went for it all. He's joined by assistant coaches Jordan Friedman, Kevin Gunter, and Jack Goen. Now, last season went 29-6, 17-1 in conference play. In 2020 went 6-0, and in 2019, one of the highest winning percentages in this program, 32-13, 14-4 conference play. This squad of hitting is done really well, especially in strikeout position. They've had the least amount of strikeouts in all the NJAC conference, with a total 70, least amount of strikeouts, and hoping to capitalize on that will be Tyler Cannon, the second baseman from Clayton, New Jersey. He's actually a transfer from Iona College. He had 12 starts last season in Iona with 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 RBIs, and was on the MAC All-Academic team. So he'll take a pitch right down the middle. There'll be a fastball for strike 1. Cannon is 6'1", 15 runs this season, 11 RBIs. Done really well at second base with the Profs. A couple tournaments they've played in. He'll take a swing right up the middle. It almost clears second base. He'll drop it, he'll fumble it, and that'll definitely be an error on his part as the Profs come up top of their first inning, get a nice hit. Single right up the middle to get the boys buzzing. Now the 2021 D3 Baseball All-America third team selection, outfielder junior Ryan Murphy, batting .389 of the season, will come up to bat and hopefully move his teammate Cannon around the bases. Vincenzi's from the stretch. Nice sizable lead by Cannon. He'll come set, the pitch. The take, strike just right down the plate. And the Reading, Pennsylvania native looking to make a name for himself and further himself here at Rowan University. With an 0-1 count, Vincenzi. He's set. The swing off the bat, a little bit of foul tip there. A little action, 0-2 count now. He's got 9 runs in the season, 13 RBIs. Hoping to move Cannon to at least second base and some kind of sacrifice hit. Chenzi doesn't trust it. He thinks he's going to steal on him. Will take a step over, throw it over his first baseman, Jack Berry, and he'll be safe. So here is A.J. Vincenzi. Coming set again. 0-2 count. Down the middle. He'll hit right under it, foul ball. And that'll come right up near our broadcast booth, near Bunce Hall. Our class is known for a lot of theater, a little bit of music, and a couple of RTF classes as well here at Rowan University. So 0-2 count. We're back in play. Umpire says we're good to go. And his pitcher doesn't trust him again. Tries to throw him off the pace. A little too high and left. Didn't really have a chance in swiping him down. That will be safe. Comes set for the 7th time this at-bat, including fouls and pickoffs. Here's number 30. This will be a nice little grounder off the second base and to first. He will not get a double play. Cannon will come back to the dugout. Murphy will take his place with a 1-out single grounder. Now they'll be counting on their DH, number 27, Patrick DeFisciani from Congers, New York, the lefty. With 11 runs, 7 RBIs, batting .333 on the season thus far. Comes set again, the pitch. It's a good take. Go to inside. Looking a little left. Worried Murphy's going to take a base on him. He had intent to, but he was held back by a foul ball. Again, swung underneath it. The Profs are currently last in the NJAC conference. Stolen base is 15. Speed is not the name of the game, but moving the runners is hopefully something they can achieve and do better for this game. Comes out for the pitch, high, a nice take, making the count 2-1 with 1 out, and Murphy on first. So last season, DeFisciani didn't play, but in high school, the sophomore was a 2-year varsity starter, Clarkstown High School North, receiving all league honors as a junior and a senior, and is now a finance major here as a prof. As Vincenzi gets set, attempts a pickoff outside, drops the ball, and Barry will recover and throw back to starting pitcher. Now the Spartans will come set again with a 2-1 count. Pick off again. They must be really antsy, trying to get Murphy out of first base. I have the second pick off for this at bat. He'll come set throw. A high ball, 3-1. Some great plate discipline by the designator here for the Profs, as now Vincenzi will come with a 3-1 count. The throw. Foul ball under it again for the second time this at bat, with the foul ball making it a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The first time the game that the Spartans starting pitcher is challenged just a little bit, as almost every other count has gone in his favor. Another attempt to steal will be stolen by another foul ball, this time swung late into the left. Murphy has 2 stolen bases on the year. Nothing to be shy about, but he definitely has enough speed to hopefully get the second base. He's already attempted 2 or 3 times. They've all been neglected by the foul balls, the designated hitter and Profs. Another pick-off attempt. As now it totals up to 4 for this at-bat, and he'll get ready to go. Here's a throw. It's up. And still another foul ball. Neglected yet again. Almost feel a little deja vu-esque, as this is the 4th or 5th time this at-bat that has happened. Fisciani looking to improve on his numbers. Another pickoff attempt here. He's got a double to his name, 9 walks, attributing to the 50 the Profs have in total. So 3-2 count, set again. Another steal attempt, the ground ball, and this time it'll move it around. He's on first. Murphy turning 3. Just like that, we got a ball game. We got men on the corners with a beautiful ground ball hit right up the middle with a stolen attempt by Murphy. Goes to second, moves the second baseman to the actual second base, creating a nice little slot to slide in between first and second. And just like that, we have Runners on first and third with 1 out. Third baseman Anthony Schooley, batting .439 on the season with 12 runs and 12 RBIs from Marlton, New Jersey. We'll get into look. Jesse will pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a high ball. And the center field will come in to grab it. Murphy will attempt to steal. And he'll get it. He'll tag up just in time. He'll slide down. The ball is high. As now we'll tie it up here 1-1 as Murphy's able to take home. Great heads-up thinking by both players, the third baseman and Murphy being able to tag up in time. A nice fly ball just far enough to the center field, a little gap, so he can try to make something of himself and tie this game up after that home run was given up just shy of the nest in left field. Well, now a 1-1 game. Get back into it. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Almost looked down the middle, but not from the umpire's angles. That'll be a taken ball, 2-0 with 2 outs. So they got Deficiani on first base. Here's almost a 2-0 pitch. Pickoff attempt again. Vincenzi getting a little bit ahead a little bit. He's worried about runners taking second base on him, running up this score. He'll get set. Pitch. A nice hit right over the shortstop. Into the grass. Bobbled for the center fielder. Deficiani's turning 3. And this will turn into a grounder double. A little blooper right over the shortstop. You can't blame him. He put his glove out there and he jumped up high enough to be able to stop it.
First baseman,
As now with the second and third, 2 outs, they'll bring on the captain. First baseman Eric Domenico from Blackwood, New Jersey, batting .467, the slugging of .867, and OPS of .579. And here's the pitch. He'll take it first pitch, a little bit high, swung on an inside pitch. Barry's coming to the fence. He won't be able to cradle it for long enough as he runs into that fence there with a high foul ball. A pop-up foul ball. Teammates checking him a little, make sure he's doing all right. As we get started again with the 0-1 count, we're back at the play on second and third of this Profs game. Domenico looks to open up this game here in the first inning, get at least another run on the board, and get in the lead for the first time of this game. First baseman will take a pitch. Now cost him as that's the second strike of this at-bat. 0-2 with 2 outs, second and third. Vincenzi looking for that last strike. As he'll come set. Too far outside and too low as umpire deems that a ball. One and 2 count, 1-1 game here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Searching for the last pitch of this inning. Here's A.J. Vincenzi. A little close on that outside, but they'll call that a ball. Looked right in a sweet spot. You can take that at the right field and say goodbye. We got 2s all around, except for the last part of this is number 21. But besides the fact, they got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And he'll get that last pitch that he's been looking for. As a strikeout, he'll get him on a high pitch outside to end off the first inning. So heading into the second inning, so far we have 3 hits for the Profs, totaling 1 run. 1 hit for the Spartans, totaling 1 run, along with a fielding error to their name. So taking a look at the 2022 schedule thus far for the Profs, they started off March 1st against Swarthmore, won 10-4, won the next game 4-2, lost 2-3, and then won 18-3. Talking about it before, they're putting up football scores galore in a baseball game. The video game scores, you don't get that high, but they did it again at the Rosemont Central Florida Invitational, where they beat Keystone College 21-0, St. John Fisher 11-5. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, they won 18-0 just yesterday at Haverford. After this game, playing the York College of Pennsylvania Spartans with a 3:30 start, they'll be playing a doubleheader on the 26th at Messiah College, 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. And then on the 30th, to end out the month, they'll be playing Penn State Harrisburg University at 3:30. So as far as weather conditions, the wind's kind of coming in towards us. It's going with the pitchers, so the pitchers are going to be a little bit faster. Balls are not going to go as far. Now, it's not as intense, but it's definitely it's vibrant. It's enough to notice. Papers are flying a little bit on the broadcast booth, but we're just getting started here. On the top of the second inning, 65-degree, beautiful day. And here's a pitch from Mattia. Gets him on a swing. First pitch to Roniak. Santarpia, right fielder, will get another chance. Andrew, also an outfielder, to prove his worth. And he'll swing again, right up the foul line. As a Monaco will get it in for the first out. Nice ground ball to him.
Left fielder number 42, Devon Reed.
So after 2 pitches, Devon Reed, the left fielder, will now come up, representing 42. He's batting .265 on the season from Calvert County, Maryland. As he'll take a called strike. 9 runs at 4 RBIs, a double, 6 walks, and 2 stolen bases. The 5'10" graduate outfielder. Get another strike there. Is now 0-2, 4 pitches into this inning. Mattia from the windup. He's set, and this time we get a nice little blooper off to our shortstop, Chris Curcio. That's out 2 outs and 4 pitches. And that'll bring up their DH, Brendan Martin. Usually plays third base. He's a junior from Lititz, Pennsylvania. 7 runs, 16 RBIs, batting .268. He'll take a pitch. He'll swing. Almost right in that little gap. Second baseman, number 9. Tyler Cannon will be able to come in and get that out for the Profs to finish off that inning with only 5 pitches. It's great for Eli Atias. Now it looks like the Profs got some chemistry, and they're getting it rolling and moving. But talking about getting it rolling and moving, let's look at the NJAC standings thus far. Kane University is 14-4.
Huh? Are you allowed to go there? I don't know.
Excuse me, pardon the interruption. But we'll go back and look at the NJAC standings as Kane is sitting 14-4. Rowan is right behind him, 9-3. Montclair State, 12-4. Rutgers Newark, 8-4. William Patterson, 10-6. Stockton sitting at 7-6-1. RU Camden, 8-7. NJCU, 4-5. Ramapo, 4-7. And TCNJ at the bottom of the pack with 3-6. None of these teams have started conference play thus yet, as they're all still playing out of conference games, tournaments in the South, Florida, the Carolinas, Virginia, Maryland, you name it. Now the Profs getting started here for the bottom of the second, looking to improve already on a 1-1 tied game. And they look to get it done with their catcher, Hunter Roniak. He's a senior, batting .250, 6'3" lefty. Throws right, though, for Williamstown, New Jersey. Gonna take a pitch outside for the first ball of this at-bat. As we get things started. Vincenzi had somewhere around 30 pitches this past inning. The Prost able to strangle him just a little bit. And that'll be the first pitch, the first strike of the at-bat, right down the middle. Vincenzi coming again. This time he'll swing. Right in that gap, yet again between shortstop and left field to communicate it and get that pop-up out to start off this inning. Or Dellinger. With Roniak with the pop fly to the shortstop. That brings up the shortstop, Chris Curcio, who's able to get the second out of the inning for the starting pitcher, Eli Attia. Pitch to Curcio, ball outside. This will take a nice first pitch take. The Montefiore, New Jersey native has 11 runs and 7 RBIs, batting .267. This will take another ball outside. This past season, he had 7 starts as shortstop. It's NJAC Rookie of the Week on the week of March 22nd. Vincenzi comes again for the pitch. He'll swing right under it. Back at some of these fans as we have a 2-1 count. And here's the starting pitcher. Nice little changeup coming in high. But it pops right in the top of the box as it'll become a 2-2 count with 1 out. Curcio with the swing. Tomahawks it. Ground ball to the pitcher, and he'll walk it in to his teammate Jack Berry for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number
They'll round out
23,
the bottom of their 9 with a center fielder, Trip McCaffrey, a graduate center fielder from Blackwood, from Milka Hill, New Jersey. Batting .222 so far. First pitch opportunity, pop up high to right field. As that'll be wrapped up by Santarparia to end off the second inning of play.
We'll go to third inning baseball, tied 1-1.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
Welcome back to the Rowan Athletics stream, YouTube live stream here in Glassboro, New Jersey at Rowan Baseball Field. You're entering at the top of the third. Eli Attia with the pitch. First pitch, bloop, right between the grass and the infield, the second baseman. Tyler Cannon will be able to pick up the slack for his teammate. Only 5 pitches last inning for our captain. And you can mark another one.
Number 12, Ryan Jacobak.
There's another catcher, Jacobak, come up to bat. From Ellicott City, Maryland, the 5'9" junior. 5 runs, 5 RBI, struggling just a little bit at the plate, 185 batting average. As he'll get a first ball. Let's see with the throw. Make it just on the outside of the box, making that 1-1 with an out. Ooh. And here's Eli Atia. Thank you. Another pitch this time, he'll get on top of it, but it'll be a foul ball back to the box. As he asks for another one with a 2-2 count, 1 out. Profs, let's get another out here. As our offense has been rolling just a little bit, the score does not show it. They've definitely been aware offensively. As another pitch, pop-up, a lot of pop-ups today. This time will be to the center fielder. He'll run it in and take it in for the second out. The Trip McCaffrey, who just ended off the last inning for us.
Center fielder Robbie Elzinga.
So now 2 outs. They'll come back to the top of the lineup. Center fielder Robbie Elzinga from Mount Wolf, Pennsylvania. Lefty will come up to bat. This time he'll get a hit. Oh, it's the right fielder. It'll bounce, close the glove a little too early. As we get an error on Tanner Murphy. And you get a man on first. They're looking to close that out. Kind of a gimme catch. But it'll come set again, this time for the stretch instead of the windup. The man on first.
Number 5, Austin Denlinger.
Take the pitch. This time, a little bloop right down the middle as they get a first pitch called strike. 0-1, 2 outs. Still tied up here at 1. Top of the third. Again on the swing, a little late. Foul ball yet again to Bunce Hall. Umpire brings the ball back into play. 0-2. Looking for the last strike of the inning here. The southpaw with deceiving pickoff. Their second baseman will get back in time. Tee from stretch. Another pop-up, this time to center, as the wind's a little fooling. And they're able to get it in. Trip McCaffrey.
For York in the top of inning number 3. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left.
In one word, if I had to describe Trifecta Therapeutics,
If I had to describe Trifecta in one word,
it would be empower.
the purpose of Trifecta Therapeutics would be to empower the athletic community.
I just really like the population of having active individuals and people who really want to get back, doing whatever they could to get back and want to be part of that process.
We want them to feel like this is an environment where they belong and where they're going to get the best possible care.
This is a professional environment. They're all working with their doctor, physical therapy, but I want them to be comfortable and fun.
Not only do we want to rehab you from your injuries, we want to get you to an optimal place as an athlete.
My clients are also they're active, they're hungry, they all want to get back to something.
They're focused and they're dedicated. That's a perfect combination.
If you really want to be challenged and get to your goals faster, that's why I would say come here.
Welcome back. We're here from a commercial break. I'm Spencer Reyes here for Run Athletics YouTube TV live stream. If you're just joining us here, we're in the bottom of the third. As now we're at the top of the lineup yet again. Tyler Cannon, our second baseman, will come up to bat up against A.J. Vincenzi from York College of Pennsylvania Spartans. That'll be a called strike right over the plate. 0-1 count. Still 1-1 to this game. We have 3 hits for the Profs, 1 for the Spartans, and an error apiece for both teams. Second baseman, the pop up here to left field. Looks like it could be a game. He's right in the shadows here by the nest as he'll grab it off the second pitch of the inning. And that'll leave Ryan Murphy, the right field junior from Reading, Pennsylvania. Led the team last year in home runs with 9, RBIs with 35, and slugging with 664. He's a transfer from Rowan College of Gloucester County. And even was a part of the NJAC All-Conference first team last season. As he'll take a pitch. He dipped his shoulder just a little bit. Look at it ride that ball all the way outfield. There's a lot of pop-ups today. Like I said, the wind, 65 degrees. It's coming back at us. It's affecting these hitters. The ball's not going as far. So he'll take the swing. Nice little DeMarini bat. Or excuse me, he'll take a pitch. It'll be a little outside. 1-1 count. Here's Vincenzi. Again on the swing, under it, make it a 1-2 count. Again, the Bunce Hall, popular situation, not just for our class, but it seems like a lot of foul balls to this game as a lot of players getting under it. And only very few are tomahawking again, the top and chopping it down. So it's 1-2 count, 1 out. Here is the Spartans pitcher. Weak ground ball right to the shortstop, almost in the middle of the pitch. We'll throw it in just in time. As it grounded off to their first baseman, Jack Berry. So now 2 outs, DH. Patrick DeFiciani from Congers, New York. And a perfect 333 on the season. Here's the lefty sophomore. To get a ball inside. Another pitch. This time will swing right over it. As we got an even 1-1 count with 2 outs, nobody on. Coming set to the stretch. A little more successful inning for their starting pitcher. As they get a little grounder, 2-1. So now the sophomore gets underneath the foul ball, back all the way over the backside of this fence. As you got a 2-2 count, 2 outs, 2s all around. Finance major gets set. Now this time we'll swing early as opposed to late. We'll get another foul ball. So we'll bring it back into play here. Look, searching for that last strike. He had a little bit of trouble in the first inning, threw close to 30 pitches. The second inning was a little bit easier for him. He's proven his worth here again in the third. Here's Vincenzi from the stretch. Ground ball. The Jack Berry will throw it off this pitcher. And that's the third out of the inning. So with the end of the third, we'll go to commercial break and we'll see you at the top of the fourth.
Fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds. and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
And we're back as the Profs enter the top of the fourth inning here. Eli IT is still on the mound. Cherry Hill native throwing a gem thus far. First pitch over the plate for a called strike. The Profs done pretty well pitching this season, leading the NJAC in the lowest ERA, 3.25. That's definitely a hard feat. As they take a little bit of a bounce on this grass. Tia picks it up, throws it. Not in time, nonetheless still under his legs. As Barry gets on first pretty easily with a weak hit to left. The Profs actually ranked pretty high in most statistic categories in all of NJAC. Lowest amount of earned runs, now making that 38. Average 221, home runs 3, and no balks so far. So the lefty southpaw will get set again as the second baseman Spartan Capabianco will come to bat. Here's the pitch. Another called strike to start off. 2 back-to-back first pitch strikes. This time making the catcher work a little bit. Roniak will have to come out and stop that pass ball from Barry taking second base. Doesn't have any stolen bases yet on the season. More known as a cleanup hitter. This time it's a little high. 2